Hello there, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Sagittarius, Spirit has a very important message that they want to share with you today. And this message is actually going to come through my tarot cards. So what I'm going to do for you is open your reading with a Spirit Animal Oracle. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Alchemy Oracle deck. Now, this is a spiritual warrior deck. I was called to pull this deck specifically today for your reading. So I'm super excited to see what message comes through this card deck. I'm going to close off with an angel number as well. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to bring you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting Rooster. Look at that. Rooster, have any of you seen one? This is your confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message is remain loyal to your principles. Uphold honesty and stand as a protector against negativity. So once again, remain loyal to your principles, uphold honesty, and stand as a protector against negativity. Okay, so sound the alarm is what I'm getting here with the rooster. So roosters and waking up early. The other thing is rise and shine. So interesting, we've got the sun in the background really bright on this cards, and we also have clouds, and it's in a really, almost feels very heavenly here, this card, a heavenly rooster. So the King of Pentacles, this is a very powerful card, Sagittarius. Some of you are already grounded in this energy. This is letting me know that you are someone that is going to reach or already has reached material abundance. Abundance in all forms. You were given an opportunity, you picked up on it, and you worked with it. And you've reached this higher frequency vibration that is aligned to your desires and your dreams. Some of you are living your dream life. This is what's coming in for you. So the King of Pentacles to start. And we've got the Fool card, a journey. You are opening up to this new path, this new journey and adventure. And Spirit wants you to take this new path as an adventure. You don't really need much here, Sagittarius. So open yourself up, be receptive to this. Take a leap of faith as well, is what Spirit is saying here. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it's in the background. So some of you might feel this energy intensely, while others, you're going to feel this subtly. Okay? And the Four of Cups. So this is why Spirit is sounding the alarm on this energy, which is the Four of Cups. So I'm getting a lazy spell, not feeling motivated, reasons, excuses to not reach a goal, to not reach that desired place that you're wanting to be in. Look at how high that frequency is, and this is where you're at. There's almost like a block here. So this is what Spirit wants you to work on, is releasing this block at this time, whatever that is. There's something in your way here, Sagittarius. So the Four of Cups. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This will strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. All right, everyone. So you're going to have to share with me what these cards are representing in your life right now. Powerful energy. We've got the number 15 here. Sorry, 14, 0, and 4. So if you're seeing these numbers in your life right now, this is coming in as a confirmation that there's something in this reading for you. Also 1, 4, 0, and 4 in that sequence. 15 also, Spirit is saying 15 is also a number that some of you might be seeing. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Sagittarius. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So we have a powerful energy that has opened up for you, and it requires your full attention, Sagittarius. So let's take a look at this for a second. What are you feeling right now that is keeping you in this Four of Cups? It's very slow. It feels like there's lethargy, tired energy around. Maybe you're just not feeling good about your desire. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve it. Maybe you feel like it's not going to happen for you, but I feel that the desire is still out in the air. It's waiting for you to pull it in, draw it into your life. I feel you have a good visual around it. Perhaps you're using affirmations. You're doing everything possible to link yourself up with this desire, but you're not seeing it coming through. What Spirit is showing me is there's some emotional strings that are attached to this desire. And this desire is kind of floating around because it needs you to cut the cords on these strings that you have attached to it. So what's happening here is perhaps you have this desire and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're starting to get frustrated with the wait. You're kind of tired of waiting around for it to happen with you. Perhaps when you set this desire out, you had some sort of a timeline that you attached to it. So I'm getting strings attached, all these reasons and things around worry about this desire. So whatever you're worrying about, whatever doubts you have around your desires, Spirit is asking you to cut the cords on them and release it. Let it go. When we make a wish, when we pray for something or manifest something, we have to visualize it, set that intention, but let it go and not think about it as far as, okay, when is this going to come? How can I make it happen sooner? This person got theirs. When am I going to get mine? I've been talking about this quite a bit because this has been coming up quite a bit in my mind through all of your readings here for every sign, Sagittarius. So those of you that are attaching strings to your desires, Spirit is calling you to cut the cords on those strings, okay? So that's the block. That is what the block is here. So this tree that is in the way. And I feel that you can clearly see the desire, like, okay, I know it's there, but I've got this pressure on myself around it. So once you release that pressure and allow yourself to move freely without giving it a second thought, working your way towards it, keeping it in your vision, experiencing joy and excitement around it, this is where you're going to release that energy and this is going to show up for you. So I do see a synchronicity. I do see some sort of a bright idea, light bulb going off in your head here. I do see something showing up in your life that is exciting you, that is giving you this hope and faith in something that is higher, right? Like a higher power, because you know that this is coming towards you. You know this is already here. It's there. You can see it. It's there. It's just there's something in the way, something that is like so simple to release. And I feel the simple, and it might not be simple for some of us to release some sort of string we have attached to this desire, because I feel that maybe it has to do with your future. Like I'm getting a bunch of different things that are coming up here. So the releasing and letting go is coming through these cups that this woman is not facing. She's facing away from these cups. So Spirit is wanting you to face away from some of the attachments that you have, emotions that you have tied to this desire, dream, prayer, wish, right? Let it all go and walk away from this and start walking forward. And let go of, how is this going to come to form? How is this going to work for me? How am I going to make it work? What if this doesn't work? Oh my gosh, what if this person thinks that? Or like all of these different thoughts that are creating emotions, that are creating this heaviness that is not allowing you to move. So this is where Spirit is asking you to release all of these energies and have faith that what you desire is coming to you because you're already connected. It's there waiting for you, okay? And others, I feel that you're distracted. You're heavily distracted at this time. You have to release some of those distractions. Maybe your emotions are distracting you because you react to things. Maybe you're highly sensitive, and I'm getting empaths coming in. So Spirit is asking you to find techniques or ways to manage this, these emotions that might be erratic or all over the place, right? Ground your energy, find ways to balance and center yourself. breathing exercises, meditation, yoga, exercise, right? I'm getting someone that's getting worked up here. Worked up because something happened. And maybe there's an opportunity, but the opportunity didn't really manifest into your reality, but there was the idea of something happening and maybe you're all worked up. There's emotions there. Spirit is saying release it by doing some sort of like an exercise, doing some jumping jacks or burpees, 50 of them all at once when you're feeling that emotion to release it. Sometimes breathing doesn't help us, right? We're all different. Different things are going to help us. So maybe it's exercise that helps you, maybe just stopping and doing 50 jumping jacks, and then that energy is released, right? So this is grounding. This is why I'm bringing up grounding energy, because the Pentacles, King of Pentacles, is a very grounded, rooted energy, right? And what's happening here is you have an opportunity to really create what it is that you desire. And I do feel this has to do with an empire or a legacy, like you're seeing the bigger picture. It's not about just this one thing. There's a broader perspective here. So for example, some of you might have YouTube channels or a business, and what I'm getting here is someone that understands, okay, this is one platform, one string of abundance, but there's expansion, there's opportunity to expand in this. So perhaps you're someone that has a YouTube channel, but gets a Patreon page going. Now you just created a string of abundance. So this is how the king works. There's expansion happening here for some of you out there. So some of you are thinking of a bigger picture. Perhaps you're creating an empire, because what I'm getting is a string that was pushed out, a string that is linked to something that is now changed this one thing to an empire. Instead of this small business has now turned into an empire. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Some of you are really smart. You're really good in business here. You know how to work with money, right? You've made some really good investments and you've come to a place where you are the authority around something specific. You are the one that people go to around advice with whatever this is. I feel you have recently maybe bought a home, Sagittarius. Maybe you have a dream of buying a home, and perhaps whatever you're venturing out on, because you're venturing out on something, there's the Fool card here, is tied to that dream, tied to that stability and security, especially with money, your finances, your relationships, maybe your business, right? You have something here in your mind. It's showing up with the Four of Cups. So you're definitely feeling something that is tied to a thought, an emotion tied to a thought. And maybe there's worry around it, that you might not come to this place of stability and security, of abundance, right? So again, you know, it feels like whatever this thought is, it's, you know, you get into this positive state and then all of a sudden this string shows up again. So I feel for you, it's all about recognizing that when this string comes in, and that in itself is work. So you have to keep getting yourself to reconnect, to recenter yourself, to let the string go, keep cutting it every time it shows up, right? Every time it reveals itself, say, oh, I see it again, let's cut it. By you doing this, you're practicing and getting better at releasing those energies, so it becomes second nature for you, which will align you even stronger to the energy of the King of Pentacles. You have arrived, is what Spirit is saying. Sagittarius, you have arrived to this point in your life where you're going to see this energy from up above. It's really interesting because it's not a God energy. So this is more where you're seeing things from a higher perspective. I feel this is you who has elevated in spiritual growth. So you're able to see through that lens that is on a higher level. Not many people are here, and I'm getting the 1%, right? And I feel this 1% is not like, it's really interesting because I feel the world is changing. The way that we make money is changing. And I feel some of you have really good, unique ideas that are going to lead you to this place of the 1%. It's so funny because I feel there's a rearranging of things happening right now. And some of you are tied to these strings that are going to pull you up really quick. And it's because you're so grounded. It's because you're organized. You have structure. You have discipline. You're committed. There is no messing around with you. You're here to work. You're here to do something, and you're going to do it, right? So those of you that are in a place right now we're not feeling this energy. What kind of weight are you carrying? I'm feeling like you're tired. I'm getting low breath. So rushing around, trying to make this energy happen, but feeling like you're getting nowhere, right? So Spirit is wanting you to release your energy that has, like, they want you to have structure. They want you to understand that you have an opportunity right now, and they're wanting you to forget about the age you are. Nothing is ever too late. So they want you to start right now. You have an opportunity to build this energy of the King of Pentacles and really take the chaos you might be experiencing and reorganize it. Reorganize yourself internally as well. Let go of the things that you know that have contributed to you being in the place that you are, especially if you're not feeling happy. Okay, and realign yourself to whoever this version of you is. Who is this version of you as the King of Pentacles? So remember, Sagittarius, you are not here to compete with anyone. You are here to rule your reality. Own that power. Okay, own that power. I feel it's so interesting because I've been reading a lot of books, taking in a lot of knowledge, and understanding the most important part of everything. The entire picture is that energy of our heart center, that love energy, but also frequency. We have to be at this frequency, right? And how do we get to that frequency? You have to be this version of yourself that's up there in that status, whatever that status is for you. I'm getting status coming up. And become that version of you. So if you're someone that is unhealthy, eating unhealthy things, doing unhealthy things, and this person isn't that, now you have to become that version of you. So what I'm getting here is someone quitting smoking cold turkey, just changing your life. Like you just became that. You woke up one day and you just are that person. You wake up early, you just created the system and you're like, you know what? I know this is going to be hard because I have to get used to this, but you're willing it into existence. You're willing this energy into existence in some way, and you're being called to will this energy into existence in your life. Okay, there's signs around you. Some of you might be seeing a lot of gold things shining in your face. It could be like the bright light of the sun in your eyes. It almost feels like things that kind of blind you for a second. Okay, these are your signs that are coming in. All right, so this is the King of Pentacles energy, and I haven't even looked at how far I've gotten into the reading, and I haven't even gotten to the Fool card. This is a new energy. This is a new experience for you, a new adventure. You are moving to this new level in your spiritual journey here. And I feel it is a higher frequency, a higher vibration. You're being pulled towards it, called towards it. You've been feeling it within yourself, Sagittarius. Some of you that are watching today, share it with me if you have. What is this that, if you know what it is, because sometimes we don't know what it is that is actually calling us. And you know, sometimes when we feel this pull, we feel this call, when we don't know what it is, we just want to move towards a direction without knowing everything. And it's scary, but it almost feels like it's the right thing to do. Spirit is wanting you to take that leap of faith. They want you to take that risk, especially if it's calling you and it feels right for you. Okay, if it feels good. And don't worry about the unknown. Everything is going to show up in the way it's meant to show up, and you're going to experience what you're meant to experience through this, but know that you are leveling up. This is that next level you're meant to experience because you are ascending. Some of you are transcending. It's that quick pulling up of energy. And they're bringing you the right people, the right situations, the opportunities, the resources here. You don't need anything. So those of you that are thinking, I don't have the money to do this, I don't have the resources, I don't know what to do. Everything is going to take shape once you have that vision in mind, right, around your desires, because I feel this is linked to a manifestation, right? I feel some of you have manifested something and you have cut the cords on some of the things that were attached to this desire. And now that it's coming in, it's like this new world is opening up to you. You're becoming aware, like, I just manifested this. Oh my gosh. And maybe you don't even know how you did it, but you did it. And you maybe have been on this path. And I feel some of you have not seen a manifestation coming in. It's because you're meant to cut the cords and you're going to see it. You're opening up to this spiritual journey, some of you, right? Others, I'm getting, Everything that's coming into alignment, these are synchronicities that are taking place. They're not coincidences. I also feel deja vu is at play here. So some of you might be experiencing deja vu, or perhaps you're reminiscing on something from the past, like a good memory where maybe you did something that was out of the blue, where you took a risk, took a leap of faith. Either it worked or it didn't, but you're reminiscing on it. And I feel the reminiscing of it not working is what you learned from that experience. And what's happening here is there is a chance for some of you where if you're reminiscing on something where you didn't take a chance, this chance is coming back again. So there's going to be a second round here, a second try, a second chance here with something. Okay, so very powerful stuff that is happening for you. So we got the sun that is shining here in this card. So Spirit is wanting you to rise up every single day like the sun does every day, bright, shining super bright every single day. They want you to come up every single day. Treat each day as a brand new day. All right. You are going through a major expansion and elevation in your spiritual growth. So I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Alchemy Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation here. I'm super excited to pull this card for you, Sagittarius. So we are getting Enid, she who doubts. So I don't know if any of you know somebody by the name of Enid. Perhaps your name is Enid. That's coming in. So fear, wariness, and trust. So let's pull the interpretation here for this card, Enid. All right, so Enid, she who doubts, is learning how to let go of mistrust. She has scars, both visible and invisible, that have held her back from living fully. She carries an ornate emerald pendant, which is said to promote truth. It calms the wearer and restores self-esteem. Even though Enid is young, she knows that allowing doubt to hold her back will only harm herself. With the cautious eyes of a wary doe, Enid ventures back out into the world. The message of this card is to examine your own doubts. We all have been injured by life in one way or another. If we continue to hide in the shadows, then we allow those who did us injustice to win. Now is the time to let go of old misgivings and learn to trust again. Wariness is not a bad thing unless you are using it to give yourself permission to hide from life. Put on a trusty talisman, slip your scarf from your ears so all your senses are engaged, and trust in your own unique power. So what a powerful message for you today, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. So shed the old. It's time for you to shed the old, Sagittarius. So if you're seeing the number 7979 in this sequence, this is your confirmation of this message today. So we're getting letting go of limiting beliefs. It's time for you to start letting go of limiting beliefs. You are emerging, beginning this new energy that is coming in. Perhaps this is tied to some sort of light work that you're meant to do here, everyone. It's a refocused energy. Spirit is calling you to refocus and ascend. Allow yourself to ascend. You're going through an ascension right now. Hey everyone, I just wanted to mention that we have a new collection of Magic Intention candles. These are golden luster. They're made by my sister-in-law Katomi. There is a limited supply of these, everyone. They are available right now. These are perfect for Christmas or a birthday gift, or even for yourself to set intentions during the full moon or anytime that you want. Grab these while they're still available. I've got links to these in the description box below. So this is your reading. This is your message. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.